G'day legends, welcome back to another Friday I've installed. Now today, we are on the Mighty 78 series Land Cruiser. I don't know if we should use the word Mighty on this one because I borrowed it from my mate Steve. And anyways, it's got a 4-cylinder in it. But anyways, we'll move forward. So, it's 2024, he can have whatever he likes. So today you're here because you want to see us install the rear parcel shelf. Now, something you may not know about this, it's a really, really cool product. So what we've done is, let me put my beer down for a minute because I really want to talk about this before we get into the beer drinking. So what we've done is we've actually come up with this little sneaky, swifty little clamping idea here, right? Where it clamps around the, that thing. What's it called? Fucking sill, the rail. Where it clamps around the sill rail bit where the roof comes down and meets the side. Now, the beauty about this is it means that you don't have to have it in any one position in the roof. You can just put it in there, go, I don't like it there, move it back, move it forward, move it wherever you like, which makes it really, really universal. You want to run multiples of these, you can run multiples, it doesn't matter. So, what we're going to do first is, give me that beer. Now, if you haven't done an install with us before, here's your first one. You need to go to the fridge, grab yourself a guilty pleasure in my case, it's a in my case, it's a Pirate Life South Coast Pale Ale. Now, get your guilty pleasure and make sure you drink it because if you don't, you can have a really, really bad install because Pirate God's coming for you. Cheers, legends. Now, what you're going to need to do this, you can get a tape measure if you want, but we're not going to go that far. We're going to make it a bit easier for you. You don't have a tape measure at home and, you know, whatever. So, you're going to get bunches of different bolts and nuts and things like this, and more than this, I just grabbed a handful to show them off. You're gonna get bunches of that, and you're gonna need a 10mm spanner. Ratchet spanner will make it easier. Socket, I got a little electric ratchet there, so I can grab them on the old Milwaukee again. Damn it, you really need to get me a ratchet. Look. This is what we need. This is what the world needs. Just saying, just, you know. All right, so very, very easy. Now, I'll start with this bracket. This is going to be the driver's side bracket. So see here, we've got a bend and then it goes straight. So these bends point towards the back of the vehicle, or in our terms, to the front of you, I guess, because the way you'll be standing in the vehicle, they point towards the back of the vehicle. You have this little plate, drops in, got 3 holes, lines up. Beautiful. That's pretty much all it is to that. Now, when we put this in, we're going to lift him up. So you see here, if you look under here, God, I'm not real good at this. Here we go. So you see here, that's your rail that it clamps to. And then I pull this plate back, and that opens up and allows it to move and be free. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go and sit this in there on the driver's side right now. Very easy. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but have a look at the outfit. I've got the Pringles Crocs, the Pringles shorts, the shirt, and the matching hat. Might I add, thank you, Lowe's. You've come out with some great products this year. I think there's even a Steve Irwin one, and I'm going shopping next week. Actually, I might go tomorrow because I need a new outfit. But anyways, back to what we're getting at. I also think I'm a trendsetter. So what we're going to do here is, this just latches over like that. Let's pull that out for a minute. You're going to push up the hood lining so you can get him in. And then he drops over like that, and it'll pull up like this once we put the clamp in. So I'm going to make it easier for you, and we're going to put the clamp in there first. And I'm going to use the center of this window here as our marking point just to get this started, and leave these loose, and we can tighten these up later so we can still slide it along. So I'm going to go the center of this bit here on the center of the window. Push that up, tip him forward like so, and then just drop him in like that. And see that? Now it's already locked it up. It's not sitting on any of that. And we'll just go a bit to there. That is marvelous. Is it not? Did I get that right? Oh, geez, I'm good, eh? Jeez. All right, now we'll do the other side, the passenger side. Same deal again. Same thing. Kick towards the back of the vehicle. Tip him up, push up the hood lining. And drop that bad boy on there. And then I'm just going to line him up. Get up there, get up. Like so. And make sure, put my bits in, yep. And I'm going to line him up with the middle of this, like that. Beautiful. I'm going to put my 3 bolts in. There we go, that I had from earlier. And bad boys, I'm going to put them in. And then we're going to go, and I'm going to leave this here in this position, but we're going to, if you want, you can leave these loose and try and shimmy it along, but I'm going to tighten them up and where they're at now because I'm happy with what we're doing. The lefty loosey, righty tighty. Now, get over here. So tighten them out. Nope. Rightio, so you might notice that there a little bit of movement on the rubber itself. However, this is a whole gravity clamp exercise. So once we put the tray in, it locks everything in, pulls it in, just super stiff. Now the other thing, if you're looking for tools, so if you're looking for tools to actually do these installs, number one thing here is, if you're going to Super Cheap, Total Tools, Sydney Tools, maybe even Bunnings as well, and a few others, Repco, all them pretty much have it. King Chrome have got these little tiny cool toolkits. They're like $120, I think. You got little ratchets set up in them, some spanners and everything. Everything you need to do these installs that we do. Nice and simple. I think they even come with a tape measure, a little hammer. So if you are looking for a toolkit that's cheap, so you have to go and buy bits and pieces, just go down there and it folds back up and latches. If I had one right here now, I'd show you, but yeah, I've got it packed away and things. But anyways, very, very easy, 120 bucks, nice and cheap. Good place to go get one. Oh, now moving forward. Speaking of King Chrome. Okay, that wasn't quite $120. It was a few more zeros, but it's still a beautiful piece of kit. It's got like, oh God, look, let's just have a quick look. Look, sockets. Look at all the impact things. But you know what I do best here? I grab an impact extension and then I grab a standard one of these and I wreck them because that's what I do best, even though I have the right sockets there. I don't know why. Anyway, so we got like Allen keys, Torx bits. If you've got a Ranger, you know all about that. You know, all this shit. Plenty of stuff going on. All right, I give up. That's all you get to see. Righto, moving on. All right, so we're going to basically put that in now. We've got a series of, how good's it when I've got my back to you talking? Got a series of different nuts and bolts, little dome head nuts as well. Makes it nice and easy. Oh yeah. Makes it nice and easy. So that gets us moving here. Alrighty, so I'm going to jump in. Now, just from a memory point here, let me spin this around to show you, just so we don't get this wrong. So if you want this particular case, you can turn this, point it the other direction, because it's a Troopy, and it can face different ways and move up and down. You've got to run it further forward and access it from the back seat, which also has no doors to get to. So it's totally up to you. But anyways, so you're going to see here, this little kick bit matches that kick bit up there on the bracket. So obviously it all makes sense now. Let's go, put it in. Wow, see that? Still no A players here. So, the engineering department has just informed me, the clown in front of the camera, that there's a triangle now that points up to the correct hole to use on your basket. Now, this is a great change. Like, takes all the guesswork out of it. So anyways, look for the triangle, and that's where it bolts on. Happy days. And the rest will just fall in place. So, alrighty, we're in here. We're cooking. I'm going to start with the back holes because I love the back hole. Oh, this is going south real quick. So I already know what hole it is, so I'm just going to do it. So I'm just going to hold this up like this. If you've got no one to help you, then this is the easiest way to do it, I believe. Balance it on my knee. Oh, yes. I'm worth more money. Can you organise me a pay rise, guys? Just drop some comments below and be like, James needs a pay rise, and let them know. Because I don't think they appreciate me. Right, we come over this side and we do the same. Struggling to find the hole there. Oh, we got him. And then we put a nut on there. Look at that, he's hanging now. So we can just swing this thing up. I'll come around the front side. And then we can just Swing this bad boy up. Put another one in it. Ooh. Another one there. And put this last one up here. Then we go to the other side. Righto, so we're going to get this one in as well. Look at that. So now the last step here is, next step here is 10mm spanner, socket, burp, burp, burp. And go around the other side and do the same. And that, right there, let me jump out so I can give you guys the ultimate test. And that is stiffened right up. So you remember before the brackets were floppy? Now look, that's it. Pretty good, pretty good. Righto, that's a wrap on this one. Now the first thing I haven't done, as you can see, I'm sweating. Look at that, perspiration. I've earned my beer, I reckon. Cheers, legends. Now, if you really, really like this product, down below in the description, you can find a link over to the webpage where you can grab yourself one and see all the other badass products that we do for the 70 series. Now, if you really like this content, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and smash that notification button up the top. And if you really like this content, you might like this one here, you might like that one over there. Well, legends, sexual spot. See you next week. Yo! One more thing. Bye, Prado.